I'm getting tired of those whips and those chains. My grandfather rocked back in his rocking chair and said, son, I'm getting tired of those whips and those chains. He said his grandfather told him that rocks connected to a chain started the stereotype that Negroes can't swim. Far cry from the common tactic of lynching. He said, I know I might sound insane, but tell the new generation the old school was never proud of having around their necks rocks connected to a chain. He said a firm handshake was how he used to associate who he hung with. And good times started with laughter and usually ended with an empty fifth. He said it was his friends, not his gang. His shoulder to lean on, not his chain. He said we knew those white men had us round ankles when they united states with slave power, not our brains. He said I could still hear the clanging sound of shackles, locking pain. Some things change. No longer are chain gangs. Please tell the youth stop symbolizing family with games and unity with chains. Oh, I'm getting tired of those whips and those chains. He said things are so different now. Change is only better if you can make the best of it. Overcome obstacles and hardships like hardship floors my ancestors laid upon, making their way to the land overflowing with milk and honey. Overflowing with milk and honey, but intended for someone else's needs, but they wasn't willing to milk those cows or tend to those bees. So we was forced to go, stripped from our heritage, kings and queens, in front of potential buyers we stood bare. But you know it takes faith to step out on nothing and believe that something's there. Believe that through it all, something or someone truly cares and understand I bear my heart on my face, beating for grace. Bleeding from disgrace. Every pace conforms a different configuration on my face, and I can't help it. It lingers upon my lips. I'm getting tired of those whips and chains, whips and chains, whips for change. You see, they beat us because every chance we ran, every rule we broke, every day we hoped, every second we prayed, we ran to seek better days. He said the crackling of his whip tore skin and cartilage. True meaning of blunt force. Trying to break Negroes with the same tactics used to break a wild horse. But my spirit rises like praises, whips like lasers tearing across my face. No, this is a fact. Not a Hollywood script where every lash lands safely across the back. He said, son, one crack of his whip lost both my eyes, but not my mind. Took complete darkness for me to see the sunshine. You see, I still have my pride. And those whips was like car accidents. And we was the passengers in need of a ride. He said, I'm so tired. Tell everyone, daughters, sons, Bloods, Crips, stop riding around in those whips. Listen, stop riding around in those whips having rocks and chains around your neck. The utmost disrespect. Like one of your ancestors was never whipped and chained left hanging from your family tree. You see, your slang words are blinding you to the point where you can't see that whips and chains are family members to hatred and pain. He said, I'm getting tired of those whips and those chains.